Welcome to Football Fill-In. The international break is finally over. Plenty to talk about. Jude Bellingham kicking off. I half reckon Jordan Pickford might be England's greatest ever goalkeeper. Ireland scored a last second, did you see it? Last second goal.
Saints.
Troy Parrott, congratulations. Plenty to talk about, boys, how are we?
Yeah, all good, mate.
Good, good weekend.
Yeah, good solid weekend.
Fresh off the back of New York, aren't we, mate?
Yeah, we were in New York last week.
Pizzas.
It was a heavy one. Plenty of drinking, plenty of pizzas.
Podcasts
as well.
Giuseppe Rossi.
Oh, we were working.
Yeah.
I promise you.
How good's Giuseppe Rossi?
Incredible. What a boy.
Is he?
Yo, seriously, man.
Yo, let me tell you. What a
guy. We had a night out and we got a little bit carried away early doors. And
sounds like my time.
Might have been tucked up in bed at 6:45. 6:45.
No way.
True?
He was, yeah.
6:45.
Was this before or after the tournament that you played in?
All sorts, I was.
Because I've heard about you playing this tournament and asking to be subbed off. I need to sub off. I mean, to be fair, he was playing, I was watching. Yeah. He's playing in this five-a-side, right? And he's gone on playing outfield. And tell everyone what happened.
The first game kicked off. It's indoors. Well, it's hard indoors, isn't it? On the
AstroTurf. For
small
sure,
pitch, like it's just rapid. I lasted about 2.5 minutes, 3 minutes maybe actually. 3 minutes in the first game. Oh, mate, brutal.
It's easy when you watch it, though, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Nice.
It's easy when you watch it.
It was easy. I was laughing. I was dying laughing watching him bent over. And is this before the night out or after the night out?
This was the first day. So we left
it was before.
Monday night. We played the football tournament on the Tuesday, and then the Wednesday we had a full day off, didn't we? So we had a bit of an all-dayer, really. It was nice, actually. We went
I love that. I love them, mate.
Yeah, it was great.
Deli?
Yeah. Cat's Deli, when I got some nice food and stuff like that. But yeah, just got a bit carried away. 6:45 in bed.
That was pathetic.
Right, England won the other night. They beat Albania. They've won their 2 games in this international break. But there were a few talking points after the game. First of all, we've got to talk about Jude Bellingham, all right, because he didn't like it when he got brought off Watto. He didn't like it. He was flinging his arms a little bit, huffing and puffing. What do you reckon of it all?
Well, look, I think there's been so much made of it from the last camp when he didn't get picked. I'm absolutely astonished that he didn't start the first game. He gets his opportunity. Everybody on the planet has heard all the stories of why he wasn't selected last time and the feel within the camp. So, I just do not understand in any context how you would react like that.
Yeah. You've got to be on your best behaviour, basically.
Exactly.
Be on your best behaviour. If you get brought off, no matter when you get brought off, smile, thank the fans, shake the manager's hand.
Yeah, but it's a default in him. That's his default, isn't it? It's hard to change that.
Yeah, but is this default going to cost him his place next summer?
I think there is a chance, but he's a winner, isn't he? He's a match winner.
Do you know what problem we've got, right? He is probably one of the best players in the team. And he is. He's genuinely one of the best players in the team. And if you're talking about partnerships, him and Declan Rice, yeah, it's a good partnership. But they're not. The chemistry's not quite there.
Would you carry him? That's the thing.
But that's the thing. Would you carry him, though? Because him and Declan Rice and Elliot Anderson, I think, have got a much better chemistry. And I think the chemistry suits the team better.
Players, yeah.
Jude Bellingham's a better player.
But how many times have you read 4, 8, 12, 16 years after a tournament about a player getting his book out? Oh, this were the greatest generation, but Lampard couldn't play with.
Yeah,
Scholes.
He goes all over the
Gerrard.
place.
Man, you wouldn't sit with Liverpool players.
Now, I think Tuchel is trying to make a statement here. He gave him a chance yesterday to play that game and be a good boy. Yeah. A really good boy and show a little bit of humility, right? And he fucked it up, basically. So the manager, and I know the talent's there, and this is what I'm saying about writing a book. The talent is there, but is that one decision potentially to take him, which on the football side, you're taking him every time. Every team would probably want him. But is there something really behind the scenes there that we're saying he probably shouldn't go? Because that behaviour, with all that scrutiny, I just thought it was totally wrong.
Is there a possibility that the English media are overreacting to this.
No, but they're only acting or reacting or possibly overreacting to what they see, though. Yeah. So everybody sees it, though. Everybody sees it, and like what I said, you've got to be on your best behaviour. He knows where he sits at the minute. He knows all the news is going to be about him. So if he trudges off the pitch miserable, he knows it's all going to say that.
Shit luck, isn't it?
It's really shit.
But
luck.
there was two situations right in the game. So yesterday, Harry Kane's bringing the ball out, and Bellingham's just ahead of him. And he probably should pass it to Bellingham, but he doesn't. Bellingham carries on running after Kane's made a pass, and the pass gets broken down. The opposition end up going and nearly scoring, actually. Bellingham carries on, then he puts his hands on his knees on the halfway. I'm thinking, what are you doing? Like, things like that are just going to not help the situation. Then there's another one where he's got the ball near the right wing and he plays it to Jared Bowen and it misplayed. To be fair, Bowen's probably off, not on his wavelength. He's ahead of the ball and he plays out of play and he's like waving his arms at him, and you're thinking, Just pack it in.
What are you doing?
Just pack it in.
There's too many. There's a lot of stories as well. Like we say about the media, and they're only reacting to what they've seen and heard. And a lot we spoke about his dad in the past and how he is in camp. I think there's no smoke without fire, and like if there's any doubt, I wouldn't take him.
Well, look, we've got up here like the quality of player that we have at our disposal. I mean, you wouldn't ever have wanted to say that you could potentially discard a Bellingham, but you've got Foden, you've got Rodgers, you've got Palmer, and you've obviously got Bellingham. You can't take everybody to play in a certain position. And ultimately, the team, I think, are a really good team. He's a really good manager, and it'll be very small margins that get you over the line. So you've got to decide, as a manager or the staff at that point, is it the small margins and we'll take the talent and whatever shit happens off the field, we'll try and control that? Or do you say, I tell you what, there's not that much between these lads. They are phenomenal footballers, but we're going to have a harmonious camp, and that might get us.
I think the manager's already half made his mind up that it's going to be Elliot Anderson and Declan Rice. I do. I think he's already half made his mind up that that's going to be that midfield duo because of the chemistry, because of the team. I think he feels the team is much more important than having those individuals. Like the fact, like you say, the little flinging of his arms and stuff like that. I went to watch the rugby on Saturday afternoon. You would never see that in a game of rugby, would you? It's not even a thought.
But what about, you cannot dismiss like the quality when he scores that equaliser against, was it Slovakia in the Euros? Moments like that you're going to think
phenomenal.
People are going to argue that, aren't they? They're going to be like, well, he has to be there because that's what he can produce. Was it the overhead kick? It was an overhead kick, wasn't it?
Even in the game,
he's got the quality.
He was incredible in the game. You look at the way he gets the ball, opens up, runs at people. It's like he's not incredibly accelerating fast, but he still just moves away from people.
To be fair, he started the goal against Serbia the other day, didn't he? He almost lost the ball, and then he actually reacted really well to nearly losing it. Yeah. And then he plays the ball into Foden, and Foden says it, and they score the goal.
My biggest worry is, but you guys would know.
This episode is presented by Shaw. We all know footy fans are a passionate bunch, but the fans in South America are on another level. So the pressure the players are under in major tournaments must be huge. Plus, I've played out there, and it's hot. It's all about staying cool and calm, and I'd say Shaw's non-stop protection range of antiperspirants is a great place to start. It has 72-hour non-stop sweat and odour protection that will keep you fresh and dry on and off the pitch. Shop now at Boots. Shaw, it won't let you down.
Is if you're away with England for 4-5 weeks and he's stroppy and you hear stories of him trying to dictate what media comes in and out and this kind of thing. I don't know if that's true or not, but how disruptive is it if you've got somebody that's not a bad egg, because I'm not suggesting he is, but it just isn't fully on board?
This is a good question, because I think there's two answers to this, right? From a player's perspective, we're all aware of it. We see it and you just think, stop being a div, stop being a dickhead, yeah? But you kind of like, you get on with it because you know you've got to look after yourself in an essence, yeah? You can care about the team and you can do what you can to help the team and be a team player, right?
Would you be having conversations with your mates going, why can't he just back it in?
You will do, and you will have that, and that will be a thing, but from the staff perspective, from the coach's perspective, it must be an absolute nightmare for you guys to see as well.
It really is, and like I was fortunate to do 3 tournaments, and look, you have your best 11, or you'd have your real 14 that you think there's 2 or 3 that are really going to impact it, but you've still got another 10 or 12 other guys there, but they become really, really important, and hopefully England have pushed on so much, you'd be thinking about changing a whole 11 for a second game if you'd done enough, or a third game so you can save your best players. But the harmony, especially on them down days when there's a group of lads training and you separate the groups, which you don't normally want to do, but obviously the lads that have played recovery day, you take a second load of lads training. But then if you like, I know the tournaments become really congested, but on a second day recovery, when they're all together, you really need harmony to create something, because you're not really going to do too much. But you've got a group who have played and you've got a group who trained the day after, and then trying to pull all that together, if it's not nice and you start getting that feel and the tap's leaking and it's dripping, it can really cost you as you go further into it.
But you don't mind it when they're playing well and they're doing it. Like, you just think, right, leave them to it, they're okay, that's their character. But when they're not playing and then they start making... Cause what I think he's doing there, Jude Bellingham, a lot of the time, he just makes it about him. He makes everything about himself. But that's so it's look at me, I want all the attention, whether it's good or bad, just give it to me.
But that's what I'm saying about the manager. If he decides that he's not in his first 11... Can you take him then?
No. Yeah, I don't think he's got time for it, has he?
I don't think he's got time for it.
He'll have time for it.
He's going to go, of course he is.
Because we've all seen it as well, when you're there on a match day and someone hasn't been picked and they're sulking. They're literally sulking. They're sat in the corner and they're like,
slap them.
Yeah, they're trying to find.
You want to slap them?
Yeah, they're trying to find a mate, aren't they? They're trying to find someone else who's not playing, and they can both confide in each other and be like,
"It's bacteria."
Oh, it's awful.
Bacteria. They want to find a mate to make one becomes two, two becomes four, and then that's the way it spreads.
But if that seeps in, mate, England are not going to get to where they want to get to.
Do you reckon? Sorry, quickly, we're going to move on in a minute. But do you reckon after the press conference where they brought it up to Tuchel and Tuchel said, "Oh, so was he negative?" And they were like, "Yeah, he was really negative." And he went, "Okay." You could see the cogs turning. Do you think he's gone off there and then he's gone to his coaches and said, "We've got a problem"?
Yeah, but
he's gone analyst. Show me that.
Yeah, but I believe that he's so ingrained in the game he doesn't see it. And I mean, it were actually nice that it were a real honest answer, because he'd not clocked it, or it seemed as though he'd not clocked it. But when he gets back in there, and whether he's looked at it straight post the media, the press conference, and thought,
he'll feel a bit let down, won't he? Because, like you said, Watto, he's kind of really meant to be on best behaviour.
Yeah,
and he's come off
and done it again.
And you've gone, Jesus, mate.
What are you doing?
Keep it together.
Yeah.
But he's got man of the match.
Is that just emotion?
He was the best.
He's got man of the match as well. So there's people that argue that as well.
He's an incredible player.
I think a lot of everyone will be kind of saying that in the past, England have kind of done the whole you can't play with them, and you can't put Lampard and Gerrard as goals together and build your team around the best player. And there's an argument to say that we wouldn't be doing that. Team chemistry is more important.
I would love to know, because obviously we're working in it. Like, managers earn the money, if you like, when the cameras are not there. And I would be amazed if the Tuchel and Bellingham have not sat down and is explained to him why he did what he did last month and what he expected from this camp. I'd be amazed if them two had not had
That's how your man management comes in.
That's how your man management
comes. So
comes.
do you either expose them in front of the team, in front of the world, or do you do it face to face?
I think he will have been clever, and he's done it individually, and then he's gone and done that. And I think because of him not really seeing it in the game, I think he'll have a lot of time to reflect now, because unfortunately there's no game till March for England.
Well, thank God for that. No more international breaks in March. Jesus.
He did say they could never play together. Kane, Foden and Bellingham, didn't he? Yeah. But they were playing together for the last 20 minutes or so, weren't they?
I'm sure they were. System, yeah.
I like that though. We said earlier on, but it's like not trying to put square pegs into round holes. I do like the fact that he's thinking about the system rather than trying to shoehorn all the best players.
The way he's done it, and it took him a couple of games to get going, but the way that England have been going over the last sort of like half a dozen games, 8-10 games, my God, we're a ruthless machine. Yeah. An absolute ruthless machine of just getting the job done.
Yeah, the argument.
What I'd like... Sorry, go on.
No, you go.
What I'd really like to see, and I don't know if they're already out yet, the 2 March friendlies.
Yeah.
Proper opposition. Yeah, and then what you've got leading into the tournament. I know that it can still be diluted because it's a friendly, but we have to be preparing with top opposition. Yeah. And already my concern for the summer is not necessarily how good the team will be, it's whether we can cope with the conditions and the heat and stuff like that. Because
the argument is that the one game they've lost under him, Senegal, was actually half decent opposition and we've lost. We were poor that game. Yeah, I know. But I suppose it's been 7 or 8 games since, hasn't it?
That was an early doors one, wasn't it?
I agree with Watto there. I just think these little matches don't even tell us anything. I don't think they tell us, because it's when you can come up against a team that are going to have more possession, not necessarily more possession than England, because I don't think there's many countries in the world are going to have more possession than England, but teams that really put you under pressure and test you and get you like sort of half on the back foot, instead of always just thinking, well, I can just stay on the front foot because even if he plays there, I'll probably beat him for pace or somebody will cover for me. But when you're on the half turn and you're thinking, oh God, we're in trouble here, that's when you see.
He did try something different yesterday. Now you say it, because he was putting Stones into midfield, wasn't he?
Yeah,
he was rolling it into a back three and putting Stones in there. And for me, I was watching, I was thinking, Stones didn't look too comfortable going in there. He was just bouncing everything back. But when
a lot of football though.
No, he hasn't. But when he got on the other side of that midfield, that's when he looked a bit more dangerous.
I know he did, yeah.
Let me, when we're talking about Bellingham, this is the thing which sometimes bemuses me with England. I think it's because we are a bigger nation full of superstars, supposedly. But when you see Troy Parrott rattling his hat trick. Brilliant, Toze. when you see him interviewed after the game and he's like crying and saying, I'm so proud of where I'm from, I don't think I've ever heard an Englishman say that.
Not allowed to.
Why is it?
Just not allowed to. It's almost like
Nah, but
too proud to do that now.
I know why he's done it.
It's like putting your flag up and
Guinness
stuff.
in Dublin for life.
For life.
Oh.
Honestly, mate.
Yeah, but you know what I mean, though?
No,
When would you ever hear an Englishman say that? Is that because we're I
like
guess
Fozzie
that
said
bigger
that.
football nation?
It's like you said about the rugby. They do that for rugby.
Yeah,
the rugby players do that.
I'm so proud to represent my country, but if you play for the football team,
Because you're showing a bit of a weakness.
it's always been one of the bigger. We're the bigger name. We're the superpower.
It's bravado,
I'm not allowed
isn't
to say it. I loved it. I loved it. I loved him. The way the game went. Watching that, if you watch that last couple of minutes of that game, because they were just battering them. You could see it's just not going to come. Time's going to run out surely, and then getting on the end of that and just dinking it.
That's why we love football, isn't it?
Beautiful, mate.
I say that, actually, I have just said that, but I did see the presentation of the cap to Nico O'Reilly.
Yeah.
And he said, proudest day of my life.
Nico O'Reilly could be the answer, by the way.
Yeah,
What
do you
a little
reckon?
player he is. I love him, mate. He looks super comfy, super lovely, doesn't he?
Well, who would have been, Livramento would have been front runner before.
Lewis Skelly, but obviously he's not playing.
Skelly, Lewis Hall, there's a few kind of possibilities, but he looks really happy and comfy. And if he can stay in that Man City team between now and the end of the season, he'll have a right shot.
Do you know what else he's got on his side? He's just got size on his side.
Yeah.
Because as well, I think as well, England play in qualifying games. They play a lot of. We just play tournament football, don't we? Yeah. It's quite boring and pragmatic and everything with it. So
Let me ask you a question, all of you individually. Who is England's greatest ever player? And we've got to be realistic in terms of
our era.
Our era and stuff. I mean, Watto, I know you were probably there for.
I was going to mention the 66 winners, obviously, weren't I?
Yeah, what were you like?
You go to school with them, lot?
He's retired. He went to
a couple of them, mate. A couple of them.
Someone said they're your grandchildren.
Let's stop being very disrespectful.
Greatest ever England player.
Let's talk 90s onwards, sort of like our generation.
That we know of. Yeah. Who is
your
your greatest ever England player, Toze?
Gosh. It's hard because you can't obviously look past Kane, but I loved Rooney when he came on the scene.
Kane is England's greatest goal scorer.
Yeah.
We're talking about something slightly different.
When Rooney came on the scene, he was so exciting winning. And obviously Owen in that 98 as well.
They always moaned about Rooney never doing it at major tournaments, though.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Kane has always done it at the major tournaments. Shearer did it at the major tournaments. Gazza lit up major tournaments.
So what does Kane do at major tournaments?
Scores goals.
Scores goals, yeah.
Because as well, don't forget the Croatia game, semi-final, where he could have squared it and see the game off 2-0, put us in the final.
Yeah, I mean, we were there for every game last year, and
he was poor, wasn't he?
Yeah,
he was injured.
But he still got the goals.
He still got the goals. A lot of them were penalties still. But either way, he still got the goals.
I love him. I think he's unbelievable. He's probably our only world-class
I still think he's
player.
Underrated by a lot of people.
Yeah, he is,
Disrespected by a lot of people.
You're right.
I really do think he is.
But in terms of excitement, and I don't know, Rooney just... Again,
so who's your guy?
I can't answer the question.
You've got to answer the question.
Gascoigne.
That's like is that a Hart type?
Yeah, a little bit. But we were talking about crying and emotion and what he brought to it, and unfortunately how he is now, and football meant everything to him. I think that's what England should mean to us.
Yeah.
And I thought he brought that to us. Because to me, Kane is phenomenal and unbelievable. And obviously, I don't think anybody will ever touch him as a goal scorer. But for all the qualities he's got, you don't get out of your chair when you're watching him play for England, but you would have got off your chair to watch a Gascoigne. Yeah. Shearer, I probably wouldn't have got off my chair, but Rooney, when he come on, I think you did.
Heart on your sleeve,
yeah,
that's why.
and I think these kind of guys are...
You warm to
I
him.
mean, 78 goals in 112
Right, mate,
it's frightening.
Who's yours then?
I would agree with literally what Watto said, but I would still say Kane is probably, in the modern era, England's greatest player.
Let me throw a
in the last 20 years.
I'm going to go with you here. I know what you're going to say.
Well, I'm coming at this from a positional point of view, right? And I genuinely
End of the sofa position.
Yeah. End of sofa. And I go, who is the best? And I would always say Ashley Cole, for me, is the best left back I've ever seen, right? And people with Maldini opinions, but I struggle to look past Ashley Cole. In terms of...
So this is going to be completely, and I'm not overthinking this, what about Jordan Pickford, genuinely?
I think
genuinely.
I think in the modern era, he's the best English goalkeeper in the
goalkeeper,
last
but what about...
years,
Why could he not be the best player?
Possibly, but again, it goes back to what Watto says of getting you out your seat. I want somebody to get me out my seat, and I get you Ashley Cole shout again, but I want somebody to really make me feel proud to be English. Like Hart on your sleeve, Rooney did that, Gascoigne did that. Shearer to an extent did that as well. Do you know what I mean? I love that.
Gerrard was a dog in like midfield. He was always like that guy.
I can never give it. I think Rooney for me.
I like your opinions, lads. I really do.
No, but look, we're not right and we're not wrong because
like
this is what football's great about, and this
Our
is what
comments will say we're wrong.
No. This is what's great about the show. The comments come in and we just fuck them off. And we just but it's an opinion-based thing, isn't it? And ultimately, and I know we said it were going to be generational, but that's why. If you're really on it, you can't go beyond them lads of 66 to pick the greatest. And like we're talking about, is Pickford England's greatest ever goalie? Well, of the last 30 years, it'll take some beating for him. But like for Gordon Banks to have won that World Cup and them other lads, I think until we actually get over the line, it's a tough one.
When you say about is he the greatest ever goalie, are we talking about tournament performances? So Jordan Pickford, if I was to say to you now, I'll turn and go, right, gun to your head, in their prime, Joe Hart or prime Jordan Pickford, I know who you're going for.
Yeah, and that's my honest take on it. But Jordan Pickford in tournaments for England has been phenomenal. And that's ultimately where you are judged. And that's why Hart had so much tools in his locker but didn't perform at his very, 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 very best in a tournament. Where I think Pickford goes under the radar in the Premier League with Everton and does a phenomenal job to keep them in the league and whatever happens with them. In the qualifying, does his stuff, made a few mistakes in the friendlies and all this stuff, but in tournament football, he's never let England.
No, he hasn't.
It's such a... Do you know what? The question's incredible. Like prime Joe Hart or prime Jordan Pickford. And
is that because of emotion then? Because they both tried to play emotionally, but Pickford probably controls his emotion better than Hart.
Don't know.
He does.
But he doesn't. He doesn't when it's the ball's not rolling. But in terms of the game, he does.
Right, Joe Hart is a better goalkeeper, right?
Technically.
Much more, Joe Hart can give you a 10 out of 10.
But what about when he was trying to be emotional and it wouldn't?
It backfires on him.
Yeah.
But Jordan Pickford will give you a 7 out of 10 for England every single game, and that is the most underrated quality of anything.
Well, we saw him last summer, didn't we? And actually, there was a couple of things. We're talking about Bellingham. We did pick up on that last summer, didn't we? That the arms and the theatrics. But actually, Jordan Pickford kind of looked like a madman. Like off the ball. We sat behind him in the stand.
Yeah, but has he done anything erratic in a game that's cost us a goal?
No.
That's what I'm saying. So he can control his emotions
if it was
in the
World
game.
Cup final tomorrow, World Cup final tomorrow, you've got a prime Jordan Pickford for England or a prime Joe Hart for England. Who are you playing in goal tomorrow?
My heart would always tell me on a massive moment Joe Hart would produce, but the reality is in the tournaments he didn't, and so ultimately the question comes round full circle: who would you rely on? Oh my God! Look,
it's horrible.
You answer it.
Just say it. I won't text it.
I like the worming and squirming. I like the squirming for a while.
He didn't answer and ask it back.
I'll answer it for you because I think Hart had the tools to go and play in a World Cup final for England, even though he never did. I think, like you, I think he's got a potential 10 in a final where Pickford would give you 7 or 8 and he wouldn't make a crazy mistake.
So you'd take Hart?
Yeah.
Because he's got the potential 10?
Yeah.
He's got potential 4 or 5 as well.
That's what you need to win a World Cup final.
Fozzie?
I'm sticking with Jordan Pickford. And I don't say that in any kind of slight.
No, but any of these conversations, we've not been critical of anybody who we're mentioning because it's an opinion-based thing.
This is why I think Jordan Pickford is England's greatest goalkeeper of the modern era. You can always look at Banksy and say, like the save from Pele. I think he won FIFA Goalkeeper of the Year like 5 or 6 times.
Dave Seaman is within modern era.
Yeah, but again, not. I don't think he.
So you're picking Pickford over Seaman?
I got lobbed a 45-yard free kick in a World Cup.
But everyone's had a moment, hasn't they?
But that's
all had a moment.
More than a moment.
In a tournament, Pickford hasn't. So Hart had him.
Yeah.
Seaman had him.
Yeah.
Rob Green had it.
Rob Green, Scott Carson, and everyone's had a moment.
They've all had him in the big thing. And let's not jinx this, because if Pickford can go into next summer and not have one, we might have a real
What's he just kept?
chance.
11 clean sheets in a row or something?
How many caps?
I think he's on about 77 now. So Hart had 75, Pickford's on 76, 77, Seaman would have been 70s.
Yeah.
He's potentially now stepping up. Pickford, if he stays fit and well and produces in tournaments, and they can look after him in qualifying, because we know, you can, whoever the...
Henderson yesterday.
Henderson played yesterday.
I just think Pickford's underrated for England. And
Well, he is, at that age.
He doesn't get the respect
I
that
totally
he deserves.
agree.
Yeah,
I totally agree.
But he could play in...
3 more tournaments? 2 more tournaments?
2 minimum, isn't it?
minimum.
2 or 3 more tournaments. I just think
Who's he being challenged? I'm just trying to think who's being challenged by. Henderson, but he's been challenging for
Well, Trafford were going to be the one until Donnarumma's coming at City. I went to watch Donnarumma last week against Dortmund.
Yeah.
Thoughts?
Watched him warm up. Oh,
Unit.
unit.
Oh, you said that last
What
year.
was it like in the warm-up? Tidy or...?
Yeah, tidy. Mate, it was the most basic warm-up you've ever seen in your life. Like, none of this running around the goal, getting into line. He was always there, no movement, and it would just bang, 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 bang.
Back yourself, boy.
Back yourself,
Yeah,
man.
just
It
big,
was so-
stands there, goes,
Simplicity.
go on, I'm 6'7",
Yeah.
all right, I'll just save it.
He just straight into
So
it.
good.
Yeah, it were really nice to watch him perform. He's just so big but calm around the goal. Like, you'd be looking at goalies in the past and they're all quick and explosive,
Hectic.
and he's just stood there.
In control.
Ready,
Just
waiting.
in control.
What you were saying, though, about who's challenging him, it doesn't matter who's challenging him until Pickford either is
Wobbles.
horrendous for Everton, which
Yeah.
isn't going to happen,
Yeah.
or makes big mistakes for England, which hasn't happened yet. So it doesn't really matter who's challenging him,
doesn't
does
matter,
it?
Because
It's his place to lose.
Just being reliable, 7 out of 10, and I say just being reliable, it's the hardest thing in the world to do, but it is the best thing ever if you're a football manager. If you can rely on your goalie to go 7 out of 10, and it sounds bad on goalies to go, just don't do anything silly, yeah? It's like you always want to say that to a goalie, don't do anything
The
silly,
scrutiny
right?
for England comes from it. Like, in these qualifying games, like, we're so dominant in the games, and that's hard for a goalie because you've got to be concentrated, you've got to be focused, but the moments don't really come because the opposition's quite poor, if I'm not being too disrespectful. But in the moments of a Euros or a World Cup next summer, we're still going to dominate at certain points, but you are going to be required to have big moments.
Yeah.
Especially the deep
Concentration, isn't it?
people.
Yeah.
And the concentration. And that'll be his biggest test next year. You've said to what we saw last year, he's emotional in the game that you don't actually see when you're watching on TV because you don't see the theatrics of it. But he's et up and wound up into the game. But it works for him. It's incredible.
He's an interesting character because when you watch him live, you don't, obviously the camera only shows you what it shows you on TV. But he is quite unique, isn't he? So when you're watching him, I haven't seen many goalkeepers that are involved as much as the talking, the gestures.
Yeah.
He obviously gives his defence confidence. Or would
I
that
think,
be a bit
I think he
irritating?
annoys all his defenders.
I love it.
Tarkovsky gets annoyed with him,
Yeah,
doesn't he?
it does. It annoys everyone, I promise you. But it's his way of expending nervous energy. Yeah.
Right.
So he has got all this crazy nervous built up, pent up, and he has to get rid of it somehow. So when the ball is up the other end of the pitch, that's how he does it. He runs around and he's pointing to the bench and he's talking to the bench and he's flinging his arms and he's talking himself
He's
through
a
the game.
madman.
He's
That's
commentating himself through the game.
See, I used to do that when I played. It kept me concentrated. So if I'm barking orders telling everyone what to do, stay here, stay there, it kept me concentrated. So that's what he's doing. He's keeping his head in the game.
Each to their own.
Because that was a bit
Pisses
like
everybody out.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but then the players start to understand and appreciate
they
it, that they
understand,
know he's doing it for himself.
I've got another. This is a good questions episode. All right, Ben. If he's fit and doing all right, playing well, Cole Palmer, is he there? Is he starting? What's your What's your take at the moment?
Anybody that says they can predict who is going to play in that 10 or who's going to play in that whatever, apart from Harry Kane and apart from Declan Rice and apart from Jordan Pickford, yeah, anything else can change. I promise you, anything else can and probably will change, because between now and then, injuries, form is everything.
Is anyone else a banker?
And no, I don't think there is.
Saka.
Mark Gahey, maybe.
Saka.
Gay and Concert or Stones if
But
he's
again,
fit.
even that's what I mean. So other than that, I don't think anybody can say, yeah, he's definitely starting or he's definitely go. I mean, Phil Foden, you know for a fact he could go now, between now and the end of the season, and score 20 goals. He could, easily. And he could get 15 assists, and everyone would be going, well, he's the first person on there.
Mate, against Dortmund, he looked like he was back.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
My little boy said to me yesterday, he said, Daddy, who should I watch now? I said, watch Foden now. Because Foden, it just does not stop moving. Every time the ball, he wants to go and get it, and he's busy, and he's here, he's there.
But Cole Palmer can do that. Cole Palmer can do the same thing.
Yeah.
Morgan Rogers could score 12 goals between now and the end of the season.
I think it's good for England.
Cole Palmer
I think these lads are
100%
gonna have to-
has to go to the World Cup.
100% has to go.
He has to be in the squad, regardless.
But we can't do another World Cup like we did the last Euros, where
He
Cole
hardly
Palmer
played.
was coming on for the last
know.
10 minutes, and we're playing Phil Foden all over the place, and nobody really knows what's going on.
Yeah.
I think we have to have. It's almost better to have a solid 14,
Kane,
a solid
Saka,
14.
Rashford.
That everybody knows what's going to happen, rather than having a 16 or 17 where there's too many variables. You don't want that, do you?
I think we just have to accept that we might well start a game with a Foden and a Palmer on the bench, and just accept that we've got this level of talent on the bench.
Do you know what? Listen to this, right? I was thinking of something that, you know, I'm a massive rugby fan now, obviously, right? Yeah. So
it's just
he's been to one game.
one game.
He's been to one
I know
game.
all the history of the game, know the laws of the game, know all the players. Like follow them all now.
Who's your
as
new
well.
mate?
Yeah.
Who's your new mate?
Basketball. I'm a big basketball fan now as well.
Yeah, we went to a basketball game.
Knicks for life. My boy, Carl Anthony. My boy, Carl Anthony Towns. Absolute dunksman, bagsman.
That's not a
anyway.
Dunksman.
What I was saying, right?
But they get 3 points the other day.
Yeah, 3 points they got. Yeah. Anyway, listen, right. In the rugby the other day, England, New Zealand, right? So what a game, by the way. But, like, fantastic result, fantastic atmosphere. But at one point, with about 55 minutes or 60 minutes or whatever, yeah, we brought on 3 subs. Yeah, Ellis Genge, Henry Pollock, and who was the other big boy we brought on? That, like, genuinely, there may be 3 of our best players, and we
Cowan
bring
Dickey,
them on.
was it?
And we bring them
Cowan
on
Dickey.
in the 60th minute, right? And it's almost like what England did is they put a team out to go, right, just sort of stay within very close, right? And then in the 60th minutes, we're going to bring our 3 best players on, and then we're just going to go boom and wallop. And that's what they did.
That's
and
what they call them. They call them finishers, don't they?
Honestly, mate, it was, and I'm thinking, could they do this in football? Could you get like workhorses for the first 50 minutes or whatever to just go, right, pummel them down, lads, run them ragged, and then we're going to bring the quality on. Then we're going to bring the real finishers on with half an hour to go, with 40 minutes to go.
But the real finishers are the ones that probably have the bigger ego. So for them to accept that and be on the
in
bench...
football, I agree.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Not in rugby, they
No. In football.
Yeah, but the principle is that in football, you should be able to... Obviously, if you work your arse off, you should be crawling off the pitch after 90 minutes. But in rugby, it's different, isn't it? It's impact.
Yeah, but
like Ellis Genge can't do what he does for 80 minutes.
No, I totally
He can't do it.
But even footballers can't, though. Footballers, if you say to a footballer, give me an hour today, right, and empty the tank in an hour, you will get that hour, you will get some serious high-intensity work.
Is this predetermined? Like, did you ever have these conversations, Watto, as a coach, and go, you're on for an hour today and I need every ounce that you've got? Were these conversations that happened?
Especially in tournaments. Like, you make decisions, and if you've got a double-header also in a qualifying thing, and, for instance, you're 3-0 up at half-time at Wembley and you've got a tough game in Ukraine or wherever the Tuesday night or Wednesday night the week after, if the game's won, you adapt and you make your changes because the quality within. So you try and have a plan A for sure. And if it's plan A, you can make your sub. But you're always trying to second guess. But in a tournament, you have to be like that because you're trying to get all the way through for 7 games. I'm not sure how many games it'll be in the World Cup. It's normally 7 games.
Yeah. If we were in like a round of 16 games, something like that, like before the game, is that a conversation?
No way, can't do it. You could be blown away in the first half.
I need an hour from you today because the plan is that
you wouldn't do it in that knockout game.
Do you think though? Now it's 5 subs, right? And they're even talking about expanding it to 7. I think we're getting to the point. We might be getting to a point where the subs theoretically are the most important players. Yeah. Genuinely, they might be the most important.
Just thinking
players.
about your tournament last week.
No, seriously.
They were the most important players.
There's a lot of foreign managers came into the country here and would exactly want that. So teams that were really aggressive, the foreign manager really pressed, they would be very, very happy on 55, 60 minutes to say, you've done your hour, and we're going to press with that same intensity for
I'm going to bring 5 new ones on.
And and there might be a drop of 5, 10, 15% in quality, but that energy level will drive us through for the game. And that is a little bit of my fear for England, because I think Tuchel is a bit of a front foot presser, but the conditions next summer are going to make it tough. And then the subs are going to be really important.
You're going to need the subs. You're going to need that hour mark to go right. Get 3 or 4 on.
Yeah, definitely.
It's like, with those conditions in mind, and you're talking about, finishers and stuff, because someone like Harry Kane, he'll be, what will he be, 33 next summer?
Yeah. He's golden, mate. He's cooking. I think he's still got another. He's got a World Cup. He's got this World Cup, and he's got the Euros after as well. I bet you.
Well, they'd want to do the home Euros, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
He's moving better now than he was last summer. Last summer he wasn't.
I think
moving
he's just settled into his position even more. It's like he knew his position anyway, but he's really settled in.
But you have to have him, because he loves to drop deeper. You have to have that Rashford and Saka. They have to be the ones.
That was the problem at the Euros.
Didn't
we didn't look after him on the press.
We didn't.
And he was just so isolated. And then he looked like sluggish when we then had a turnover, because he'd been doing his little bit, but it was like a one-man press.
He was on his own, wasn't he? Yeah.
So weird.
All right, come on, stop waffling, you lot. Right, what should we talk? Should we talk about a bit of Premier League in there now? Quickly, Norway, by the way. Don't even worry about it. Norway are going to win the World Cup.
Norway.
That's it. No, they will.
They will.
Mate,
they haven't got goals in their team, though, have they?
Oh, mate. 8 wins from 8.
16 and 8, Haaland.
16.
Hey, and he done his big mate Donnarumma. Bagged a couple past him.
No, he did.
Mate, honestly, though, 8 from 8. And actually, when you look at the team, I looked at the starting lineup earlier on, and I was like, there's some quality in there.
Real.
Strand Larsen?
Yeah.
Odegaard?
Odegaard didn't play.
No, yeah, of course.
Strand Larsen scored last night.
Eric Torsvedt in goal.
Mate, they must have the biggest strikers ever. I've got 3 monsters.
The Viking. The Viking.
They've got Vegard Hegum at right back. Hegum. He won the Norwegian equivalent of the Sundream team.
The goalie used to be at Villa, did
Vegard Hegum, shut up.
What's the goalie? Is he used to be at Villa? Nygaard, is it? Nyland.
The goalie is not all your Nyland.
Yeah.
That is unreal.
He's
Wow.
35.
Wow.
Go down. Look at that squad.
He's Finnish.
David Muller-Wolf.
Somebody jump in, please. He's no Finnish.
He's 31. We're just talking shit now, aren't we?
Waffle, absolute waffle.
That's all we ever do.
Yeah.
Waffle.
Staley Solbakken.
Solbakken, yeah.
Going to take him to the World Cup and win
Wolves.
it.
Unreal. Right, come on, let's get back onto it. Should we talk Premier League? Because there's a few...
Torsvedt's son, look, centre forward. Did you see
Is it honestly? Is it Torsvedt's son? It's got to be, isn't it?
Have a look.
I bet you it is. I bet you Christian Torsvedt is Eric the Viking Torsvedt, ex-Tottenham goalkeeper from back in the 90s. Has to be.
Personal life.
Can't be.
Yes, it is.
Come on. Is this?
How can they read that? Can you read that?
Yeah, that's all right for my eyes.
No way.
Former
There we
goalkeeper.
go.
That's all right for you, Watto.
He was a good
there,
goalie,
yeah.
he was.
It's on here, this
Really
bit.
good goalie.
Right.
Tottenham legend.
Right, we're talking
Is he a
Premier League then, or
Tottenham
what?
Yeah.
Luke answers that. Is he a Tottenham legend?
173 games for Tottenham.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, fair play.
you
Did
go.
not know that.
They win a trophy in that
I think he
time.
had 97 caps for Norway as well or something. Right, should we talk Premier League then? Yeah.
Howdy.
Put the screen back on, Jake, 'cause there's a few bits and bobs, isn't there, kicking off in the Premier League at the minute. There's a few managers under pressure. A few managers. Eddie Howe, a couple of points above the relegation zone.
Is he under pressure?
No. Yes, if he loses a couple more. He is. Marco Silva, I don't think is under pressure. By the way, Marco Silva is I think he's second favourite manager to get sacked.
That's bullshit. If he
What?
I promise you, Marco Silva, second
If it-
favourite.
isn't it to do with
after Leeds manager?
Isn't it
Farke.
to do with him not signing a new deal though, or?
No, he's next to get sacked though. Yeah, but either way, he's still next to get sacked.
If that happens, it's madness if he does.
I would say he would be in line for one of them jobs if they go.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or one of them jobs. Probably
Yeah, second
Newcastle.
favourite, nearly 2-1 Marco Silva, and you've got Daniel Farke at sort of evens, basically.
Right, Toze, let me ask you, if Eddie Howe is 12th at Christmas, Newcastle 12th, 13th at Christmas, is he under pressure?
No, I think he'd be all right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if they
That's
carry
them improving, by the way. They're like fifth.
Yeah,
at the bottom.
if they-
He's got loads of credit in the bank. He's doing brilliant.
He has, but if they carry on the way that they're going, the next 2 or 3 games, that's a lot of points to drop. 2 or 3 games, every manager's 6 games away from getting sacked, they say, don't they?
Yeah.
Well, Slot isn't apparently.
Yeah.
You do get a bit of credit when
He's got a lot of credit.
Yeah.
Well, I think both managers, that's what's in their favour if you compare them to a Silva, even though I think Marco Silva's done an unbelievable job. Slot won the Premier League and Howe won the League Cup.
Yeah.
And Newcastle have not done nothing. So I think they have got a lot of credit in the bank. And I actually think it's just the emotion now that they both feel as though, or the supporters feel as though it's not quite where it needs to be. But I would be amazed if either of them took.
And what's your summary on Liverpool, Fozzie? What's your thoughts there now? What is a good season for them?
If they can get back up into that top 4, but I can't see it. I don't know, I can't see it. I think they're just...
Something missing, isn't
There's something missing, but it's their confidence has taken the biggest hit. For me, the confidence is so low at the minute, and they look like different players. They look like a different team. They've got to turn that round quickly. If they can turn it round, they can get top 4. But if it's not something you can just turn around quick, No. It takes a while, that does.
It can't go on like this.
Oh, it can.
I would be amazed at what's happened though at Liverpool, because we spoke at the start of the season that their recruitment had been amazing, and on paper it looked. But when we talk about England and the dynamics, there's something happened with the dynamics of that group that is stopping them.
Yeah, I know.
And that kind of then's the concern for England going into the summer, because if you've got all the best, and we thought Liverpool had signed all the best, it doesn't necessarily... They've not made the team look any better than what they did last year.
No, they haven't. I mean, like you said, Trent was a huge part of that team. And then, obviously, last week we took...
He freed up Salah,
Diogo
didn't he?
Jota, obviously, that's human touch. That's a massive loss as well.
Yeah.
Maybe there's just 2 or 3...
But even they've gone back to Robertson at left back now. It's almost like they've given Kirk so many opportunities and he's just not rewarded them. But Isak is the one, isn't it? Because of the whole talk for the whole summer, and then they finally got him, and he's
got to get up and
got
go
nothing.
soon, hasn't
Ekatike's coming.
Well,
unbelievable.
They've been linked with Semenyo in January, but they don't need... he's an unbelievable football player, but where would he fit in there?
Yeah, but Gakpo scores goals, but he misses a lot of chances. I don't think he's a Liverpool winger of the recent future.
Could they bring him in without offloading anyone?
Semenyo?
Liverpool.
Oh, it's going to cost too much money.
I think with the
If they had the money.
How much then? How much is Semenyo going to cost? 100 million?
It's got to be 100 million.
Got to be 100 million.
So that'd be a 100 million pound players in one season.
Oh, wow.
To finish 5th.
That's unreal, honestly. That's unreal. Bournemouth, in fairness, I think they probably would sell him as well, because it just represents really good value. And I don't know where Bournemouth are going to finish. I think they've got aims of going sort of top 6-ish, probably.
Yeah, in Europe, no?
Top 7 Europe. And it would massively hit that, but 100 million quid, it's like...
Would there be one of those agreements where... if they are challenging for top 6 come February, March, in January, will they have that kind of agreement, where it's give us the end of season?
Yeah, that's exactly how it goes.
I think that Liverpool would think that the attacking talent they've got will eventually come over the line. I think they'd be more inclined to go for Gueye from Palace in January.
In January,
to really get that solid back four.
That's a good shout. Actually, it might be an absolute no-brainer for them, to be fair. Because if you get that solid centre-back partnership sorted, that can really breed confidence.
Then you've got the argument about the club paying for him in January or wait until the summer. Yeah. So they've got to weigh up their options.
Just to save their season, I think if they can get within knocking
What's it going to cost in Jan? 15?
I bet you it will still be 25, 30.
Yeah, I would have said you start in 20 million.
Yeah,
it's still going to be be that. But
if you're Palace, you're going.
Yeah, you may as well get 25, 30 rather than letting go in the summer for free. But it's a no-brainer for everybody, really, because he's going to be England's starting centre-back in the summer. He's going to do really well. There's going to be a lot of team probably sniffing him as well.
Yeah, and to be fair, if you go back onto getting your England mindset on, we don't want, as fans or the management and staff, wanting Mark Gueye thinking he's winning there. If that could get sorted out early
doors, just puts it all to bed. Everybody knows where they are. Simple as that.
And there's been some swing with United.
Unbelievable.
So they've got Everton at home on Monday.
Yeah.
If they win that and certain games go in their favour, they could be top 4. They could be in the top 4, United. After 12 games.
Key to them is keeping Cunha fit now.
Yeah, and
Mbeumo.
Oh, of course, but Cunha's when he's not been fit, they've struggled more, haven't they? And Mbeumo's just stayed fit consistently.
Yeah, I think the goalie's sort of settled them down nicely, to be fair. I think they've just settled down into a starting 11 that kind of works a little bit.
There's definitely areas they need to build on, which maybe January they'll
if they get top 4 this season, it is an unreal season.
Well, they're linked with Anderson.
I don't think they're good enough for top 4. Huh?
They're linked with Anderson as well, aren't they? Elliot Anderson?
Are they? Yeah.
And Semenyo, I think.
Elliot Anderson would be.
Yeah, it'd be beautiful.
I think Man United's name puts you in with these players, but I'm not sure they've still got the potency to get all the talent.
How much is Elliot Anderson worth, lads?
Oh, gosh. 70?
Probably.
Yeah, 70, 80 million. We start.
How much did Morgan Gibbs-White nearly go for last summer?
Yeah, nearly that.
Yeah.
It is, isn't it? It's 70, 80 million. It is.
Yeah.
But it's mad, isn't it? Because it's
If he starts for England in the summer,
How old is he? 23?
Elliot Anderson.
he's 70, 80 mil.
Something like that, mate. I don't know.
But then you look at, I don't know the different players and stuff, but I mentioned him last week. Like Kiernan Dewsbury Hall went for 25 mil.
Yeah, I
and he's
know.
like 24, 25 years old.
Didn't he go for 40 in the first instance to Chelsea?
Chelsea, yeah.
Was it?
I'll tell you what, he looks good.
Lovely
Like,
player,
really
mate.
good.
Lovely player.
Lovely player.
It's almost like he's really found himself, settled there. He's-
Right club?
Yeah. Brilliant,
Right,
yeah,
yeah,
right
mate.
club, right
Just
time.
works
Yeah.
for him.
Think about Morgan Gibbs-White as well, like England. We've got a lot of talent in that kind
Yeah, I
of.
know.
But you'd go back to the same thing I just said. Like, if we can, obviously, we know Pickford is the goalie, but if you sort your back four out, with that talent you've got in front of you, if you can keep clean sheets in a tournament,
Yeah, it's massive, isn't it?
oh my gosh.
What is our back four? What is England's back four?
Cool. Again, that's the thing. We've got one.
Reece James, if he's fit.
If Reece James is fit, guaranteed.
Gahey,
And
yeah,
Gahey,
definitely.
guaranteed.
Right, yeah.
That's it, though, at the minute.
And Gahey.
Big Dan Burn,
Stones
that's
was fit.
He's not going to
Stones
get up
fit.
and down in America, is he?
And O'Reilly.
Don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know the rest of it.
Tricky, isn't it?
Yeah, it's tough. We just want everybody fit and well, and because I think you will need in America the squad to get us deep into the tournament.
Yeah.
We need to figure out if Watto's going to be on his beer tour of America like he was with Germany.
Mate, I might have so many options next summer. I'm becoming so popular, aren't I? You know what I mean? I might even be doing Diet Coke ads or something like that.
Mate,
If you did a drinking partner,
if you're in America, honestly, you'll sink so many pints. How many pints did we have last week, lads? We had so many drinks.
Quite a lot
didn't
of
we?
them, yeah.
It's just everywhere. It's just like it's like
Not full pints, are
not
they?
even a problem.
service is perfect, though, isn't it?
It's amazing.
Ah, what a place.
What a play. Should we do the quiz, lads?
Yes.
Yeah.
I
What have
want
we got there? NLD predictions.
North London
North
Derby.
London Derby.
That's Sunday, isn't it?
Next,
Where's it at?
It's at Arsenal.
It's at Arsenal.
Yeah.
It's absolute no-brainer. It's a 2-0.
2-0 Arsenal.
Yeah.
Oh, but we've got a few injuries.
I'll go.
Gyökeres injured.
I think it could be a good one, you know.
I'll go 1-0.
Gabriel's come off injured for
Didn't he?
Brazil.
He's probably injured as well. He is probably.
Hope not. That's the one.
So 1-0 Arsenal, 2-0 Arsenal.
Can't ask Arsenal on that question.
I'm going
Take
3-3, absolute classic.
David Bentley equaliser last kick.
Yeah.
Is that the same when Danny Rose scored one? Was that?
Yeah, oh no, that was when he punched it Albania,
Yeah.
wasn't he? And it's a rocket.
Oh, it was a rocket as well, wasn't it? Right, should we go?
Yeah.
Quiz.
Wait for his prediction.
I'm just worried about Kudos. He's the one I'm worried about. So 3-0 Arsenal.
Right, come on then, Jamie. Let's go.
Right, guys, welcome back to the quiz. I've got a disclaimer. This one's quite a hard quiz, so it's going to push your knowledge to the limits.
Apparently we've got no ball knowledge.
Could be a clean sweep of clean sheets.
Coming on.
Question 1. Gianfranco Zola was the assistant manager at Chelsea in the 2018-19 season, but who was their manager?
Viali.
No.
18-19.
Gianfranco Zola was the assistant manager at Chelsea in the 2018-19
Ancelotti.
season, but who was their manager? Not Ancelotti.
Frank Lampard?
No.
It's not Tuchel.
No. All back in.
Sarri.
Sarri is the correct answer. Well done, Ben. So he left.
Tuchel.
He left when Frank Lampard came in. So you're close, Tom. 1-0 to Ben.
Close but no cigar, Jiminy.
Question 2. John Heitinger left Everton to join what club?
Tottenham.
No.
Villa.
No. John Heitinger left Everton to join what club?
Ajax?
No.
Oh man.
5, 4, 3.
Man City.
No. All back in.
West Ham.
No.
Fulham.
Fulham's the correct answer. Well done, Toze.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Don't remember him.
Yeah, he did, didn't he?
He played about 18, 20 games.
Assistant at Liverpool.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
Judas.
Question.
Play for Everton, can't go Liverpool.
Got to do it, haven't
Question 3. David Thompson finished his career at what club?
Coventry.
No, not
Blackburn.
Coventry. not Blackburn.
Oh, this is really hard then.
David Thompson finished
sorry,
his
but
career
who's David
at
Thompson?
what
I was
club?
sure it was Coventry.
You can't say that, mate, because you've got to answer the question.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
The
Yeah,
ball
well,
of
that's
knowledge,
after.
you've just
So
got
you've
to
said-
pretend.
I'm not telling you what I said.
Coventry. You said
5,
It was the other one.
4, 3,
Team down the road.
Tranmere.
no, 2,
Leicester.
no, all back in.
David Thompson finished his career at which club?
Yep, that's the question.
You want to do the quiz?
Wigan.
No,
That's a great shout as well.
Yeah. Bury.
no. 5, 4,
You don't know who he is, so he's
3,
Someone say.
Stockport.
no. The answer,
Did someone say Blackburn?
Ah, see
No.
if
You
you
say
Yeah.
Liverpool, I'm going to punch you.
it's Bolton. Finished
Ah.
it at Bolton, so
my
close.
God, we went round the houses
Yeah.
there.
Good luck with that.
Jesus.
Good luck with
What food type is
Sorry.
Bury famous for?
that. Black pudding.
Pies.
Black pudding.
Wow.
Black pudding.
Right, question 4.
What year was that when he retired?
Oh,
2018. 16.
David
12.
16.
14 on
Yeah, maybe.
Thompson. He retired at. Oh, that's the basketball player. He retired 2007.
2007, see? What?
Yeah,
Yeah,
2007.
Wait,
Li-
2007.
Liverpool, Swindon Town Loan, Coventry, Blackburn, Wigan, Portsmouth.
David Thompson.
So I've got two of them teams that
Yeah.
got it wrong.
Yeah.
Jeez, I've got
There we go.
Blackburn and Wigan.
Question 4. Matt O'Reilly plays for what national team?
Ireland.
No.
USA.
No.
Belgium.
No. Matt O'Reilly plays for what national team?
Northern Ireland.
No. All back in.
Scotland.
No, not Scotland. Matt O'Reilly plays for what national team?
Canada.
No. 5, 4, 3,
Wales.
no.
Jamaica.
2, no.
Why is
The
that?
answer is Denmark.
Know that.
Rogue, isn't
You know
it?
what?
Very
I should
rogue.
have known that because he played with Schmeichel at fucking Celtic.
Unreal.
There we go.
What? Because he played for Celtic?
No, I seen them together.
Yeah, all right. Yeah.
Tell.
Because he played with them.
Played with them.
Question.
I'm going to be controversial. I feel like this is quite a dull quiz.
Yeah, but because you know what he did at the start, he said this is going to be a really hard one.
You know
So
what?
the energy just zapped
You actually
out.
can't win as the
That's
quiz
what
master.
happened.
agree.
Don't bite
It's
on
either
that.
too hard
Bring
or
back
too
Luke.
easy.
Give him a card for being
Luke, give us some energy.
very, very
Come on.
disrespectful.
Right, it's going to pick up now.
It's got that.
Do that, yeah?
It's fine, it's
Yeah,
fine. He's
that's
allowed his
like very
opinion. His opinion.
Thank you,
All
Jamie.
right. I think you're a shit quiz host.
Well, that's a yellow card then. you can't be having that. Because he wasn't
soft yellow,
mean about
actually.
it though. He was just like the tone's just a little bit off, and then you come in with a swear word.
I didn't mean it.
I know you didn't, but
That
still.
was like an orange card. really.
Not dull anymore, is it?
Anyway, question 5. Scores on the doors. Toze, you're on 1. Watto, 0. Ben, you're on 1. Tom, you're on 0. Question 5.
Facundo Sava.
You should get this one.
The math.
Wicked math.
In 2014, Tottenham signed which Englishman from Portugal?
Eric Dyer.
Eric Dyer is the correct answer,
started it
and it was
first?
Toze. It was Toze.
It was not
It was
Toze.
Toze.
It was not
It was
Toze.
Toze. In my
head,
gut.
we were identical there.
In my gut, it was Toze.
You
me,
two?
Me and Toes. You were,
Oh, you were ahead of all of
No,
them.
you were
weren't.
behind me and Toes.
You were nowhere near.
You were nowhere near.
All right, if it's anyone, it's Tom.
No, it wasn't. It was Toze.
No, it was, we were the same. We were exactly the same.
It was definitely Tom.
See-
I think it was Toze. So I'm going to give the point to Toze. I'm
Oh
sorry.
my God, Tom! I think you've been harshly dealt.
Hey,
there.
listen, he's got a vendetta for some reason. I don't know what
Yeah.
I haven't got a vendetta. It's just my ears.
That's 2 times as comfy now.
You're right, Toes. Question 6. DeMarcus Beasley plays for Manchester City in the 2006 and 7 season, but which GK played the most games for Man City that season?
06, 07? Check him.
No.
That definitely went.
DeMarcus Beasley played for Manchester City in the 2006-07 season, but which GK played
Peter
the most
Schmeichel.
games for Manchester City
David
that
James.
season?
I knew you were
No,
there.
no, and Tom, you will know. Just you, Watto.
06, 07. When did they get good?
It was around then.
Yeah, we're kind of getting this.
They
5.
bought Shea Given in 2008.
4.
Hart,
No. All back in.
Stuart Taylor.
No.
Pantamillion.
No.
No. I think you might have to bring us back in for this
Well,
one.
it's after,
Because it's a goalie
it's after
question.
the hero, isn't it?
DeMarcus Beasley played for Manchester City in 2006-7 season.
Shaka Hislop.
No.
What?
But what goalie played the most
Did he
games?
even play for Man City?
No.
Just you, Toze.
Oh man, I'm absolute brain block.
All back in?
5,
All
4,
back in?
3, 2, 1. You're out.
Alex Manning.
All back in?
No, you're not all back in. That's 2 runs.
Nicky Weaver.
Nicky Weaver's the correct answer.
I thought it was too early
I thought
for
it
Nicky
was,
Weaver.
I thought it was too late for
No, I
Nicky
thought it was
Weaver.
too
Yeah, I
late
thought
for
it was
Nicky
too
Weaver.
The number 1 was Andreas Isaacson.
Yeah, she
And he played about 14 games and then he went out and Nicky Weaver.
Said he
and
played
then-
about 14 games. Exactly how many games he played.
Yeah.
14, wasn't it?
I was going for
Played about 14 games.
yeah, about that, if I remember right.
It was 2.
Bad to have not.
He was 6.
Disappointed with that, ain't you?
Yeah, I am.
Joe Hart was on the bench though. He's in like the youth squad.
That's all right.
He's getting
Wasn't
there.
in the youth squad.
Not in
Come
the
on,
youth. He
then.
was like third choice. Sorry.
Get off him,
Who else with? Kasper Schmeichel?
No, with Andreas Isaacson and Nicky
Schmeichel
Weaver.
would have been there.
Yeah, it would have been, for sure.
Must have been, but I didn't see him on the squad sheet.
Maybe
Question 7.
We're not doing so great, are we?
No.
Yeah. Question 7. Shokran Mustafi played his.
Can you say that first name?
Yeah.
again?
No, it's so hard to say.
Skodran, isn't it?
Skodran, thank you. Skodran Mustafi started his professional career at what Premier League club?
West Ham.
I know
No.
the answer.
Well, you didn't
Are they still a Premier League club?
Shokran Mustafi
Portsmouth.
started his professional career at what Premier League club? Not Portsmouth. Five. 4.
He's got it.
QPR.
No, not QPR. 3, 2. You haven't had a guess yet, Toze, have you? 1.
Yeah, I had a guess.
All out. All back in.
Is
Palace.
it Man City?
No and no. Not Palace, not
Everton.
Manchester City. Everton's the correct answer.
He's just
Well done,
plucked that.
Tom.
He's just said it.
He's
he just
plucked
said
that as
something.
thin air.
You shouldn't even give it to him for that.
Absolute guess.
So he's only played 1 European game for them and he was there for 3 seasons.
Guess.
Unreal. Do you remember when him and was it him and Otzel where they got carjacked or something?
Oh no, it wasn't him. It was the who's the left back? Not Kolasinac.
Kolasinac, Sead Kolasinac, yeah.
All right.
Who was it?
Kolasinac, yeah. He got out and he was like massive. He was wham.
Yeah, they ran.
He wanted it, didn't he?
He wanted it. He wanted it.
Question 8, scores and doors. Tom 1, Ben 1, Watto 0, Toze 2.
Yeah.
Toes flying.
Question 8, we've got a career path question. I have played for. Oh god, I just realised one of the teams I can't pronounce. Anyway,
Have a
colour. Come on, have a
What is it?
I want to hear you try your best anyway. Hey?
I have played for Wolves, Hibernian, loan, Barry, loan, Tottenham,
Sorry?
Atletico Madrid, Wolves.
Matt Doherty.
Matt Doherty is the correct answer.
I wasn't even listening to the teams then. I just
No.
wanted,
Which
team
team
could
could
it
he not
The
pronounce?
Scottish one.
Hibernian?
Hibernian.
Him.
Hi
Hibs.
Bernian.
Oh my
Hibernian.
God.
Hi, Bernie.
Hi, Bernie.
Bernie.
I was waiting for a team like you. I'm waiting. What's the team? Bloody hell, Jamie.
Do you remember when Matt Doherty went to Atletico Madrid?
Yeah.
What a boy.
What about his video when he went to Tottenham? Because he's an Arsenal fan. They made him delete all his stuff, didn't
Did they?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
wow.
I
good.
remember him doing a video with Eric Dyer and Harry Kane. Dave Portnoy, one bite.
Oh, did they? Yeah.
Anyway.
Question 9. What former Lyon and Arsenal player managed...
That.
No.
Oh, for you.
Let me say it again.
Hey, that was going to be a total head loss there, mate. That would have been the end of the quiz.
Did you like that though?
Yes.
Got the reel out.
got
the bite?
Jamie.
Question 9.
Go.
What former Lyon and Arsenal player managed Aston Villa in 2015?
Oh, come on, it's too easy.
What?
Don't let it get in your
Too
head.
easy.
What former
Pires.
Lyon and Arsenal player managed Aston Villa in 2015? Lyon and Arsenal.
Can I answer?
5.
Yeah,
No, you
you're
can't.
No, yeah, you
Five
can.
in 4. He's
Why-
just answered.
What did he say?
He
Yeah,
said
didn't hear me.
Pires.
Yeah.
Oh.
He didn't hear me. How am I not?
You're
How
out.
am I?
No, shut up, Dick. Don't. 'Cause I'm
Come
trying to
on,
think here
it's
and I can't
time.
think.
No, calm down.
5.
See, I can't think. That's
Stop.
a yellow card. now.
It is a yellow card. It's a yellow card to both of you for prompting the
delaying.
countdown.
He's done it
It's
three
like
times.
asking
He
me
did
for a
it
yellow
three
card.
times.
It's
No,
not.
no, he did it 3 times.
Jamie,
I just
Keep thinking,
Jamie,
guys.
respectfully, he's got getting more time.
yeah,
Five.
this is taking.
4,
Oh, I can't think of
Three.
his name.
2,
Ready?
1.
Do you know it?
All back
Freddie
in.
Ljungberg.
No, not Freddie Ljungberg.
Gard.
It's Remy Gard.
No!
I knew it wasn't Freddie Ljungberg.
Freddie
That's the one I was
Ljungberg.
trying to get.
You should
Wow.
on Freddie Lundberg. Ready? Ready?
So he's gone
Should have
3.
said ready.
He's got 3.
2, 1. I've got fuck all.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh. Was it
Takes the
2-1?
lead.
No, you're
Yeah,
the
you're
three.
Well
Well done,
done,
Tom.
Three.
Continuing the game, brilliant. Unbelievable.
Question
You've got to get this.
Yeah.
10. What Swedish goalkeeper did Arsene Wenger sign as a potential replacement to David Seaman in 2002?
Oh, that's a good question.
What Swedish goalkeeper did Arsene Wenger sign as a potential replacement to David Seaman in 2002?
It's not Alex Manninger.
No.
Because he's not.
No, he was Austrian.
Austrian, no.
Yeah.
Five,
Good.
4,
I don't know.
3, 2,
Goalkeeper question here, Ben.
1.
Come on.
All out. All back in. What
2002.
Swedish goalkeeper did Arsene Wenger sign as a potential replacement to David Seaman in 2002? David. David.
They've got a French,
The
they've got a
Spanish.
French
The
English
Spanish
goalie.
David Seaman, mate.
David Seaman.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Davide.
Oh, darling. David Seaman.
The boy.
Oh
not
my
heard of
gosh,
it?
this is killing me.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're all out. Do you want the answer? Rami Shaban.
Rami Shaban.
I won't get in that.
Sweet.
Rami
I won't-
Shaban.
I won't
Is
get
Is that it? Quiz over?
I think that was a good quiz.
Thank you, guys.
Well done, Jay.
Thanks, thanks, Watto.
Right, say goodbye. Go on.
So, well, the quiz. Tom, you're now on 7 for the year so far. Watto, you're on 4.
Fantastic, yeah.
Ben, you're on 2. Toes, you're on 0. We've got Robbo on 1 as well.
You're going under the radar bad this year.
Anyway, thank you for watching the show. Thank you for coming on the quiz, and
Shit, quizzes.
we'll see you all next week.
Say goodbye.